Brief Timor Pickering review for the Mindwarp. What a way to go, published on the 3rd of the 7th, 02. When I was a child watching Doctor Who in the mid to late 1980s, I rarely found it terrifying. Many of the supposedly horrific scenes in season 22 largely passed me by, but there was one occasion, more than many others, when I was truly afraid, and that was the ending of Part 8 of The Trial of a Time Lord. Perry's death was truly spectacular. I was too young to remember Earthshock, let alone the Daleks' master plan, so for me there were certain facts about a series I could never change. One was that no matter how difficult the situation, no matter how close to death occurred, the Doctor and his companions would always survive to the end of the story. So when Perry was gunned down at the end of Part 7, I just accepted it as a storyline cliffhanger. Companion and others have been caught and incarcerated, and awaited Part 8 to see how she would escape. To my utter disbelief, she didn't. The climax scene as Janos bursts into the laboratory, blasts Syl, then comes face to face with Perry, now that Kiev occupies her body, and reacts in horror by killing all around him, was truly awesome. Then came the Inquisitor's cold confirmation that Perry was indeed dead. It was at that point that I saw that survival was not always guaranteed. Now that is truly a scary moment. Otherwise, the second segment of The Wide of the Trial of a Time Lord is a mixture of the good and bad. The location sequences have been enhanced by computer effects, and although they look poor compared to today's technology, they are nevertheless a welcome step forward for the series in seeking to convincingly show the surface of an alien world. The sets generated a strong sense of claustrophobia, held by some shots which actually show them to have ceilings whilst the direction is competent. However, the acting is mixed between good performances such as Brian Blessed as Karnos, Patrick Reichart as Crozier, and poor ones such as the disinterested Gordon Warnack as Tuzar. The script has its problems as well, with some scenes less than inspiring, whilst there are too many wider trial scenes which at times intrude on the plot, whilst at other times the trial is used to narrate events, such as the Doctor securing the opportunity to interrogate Perry by herself. Complicating matters further is the confusion about just whether or not some scenes actually took place, and the result is a story that does not hold up by itself when considered in isolation.